lens cap. That might be important. Okay. Hi. Hi guys, my name is Allie Brault. I hope you guys are all doing well. If you watched my last video, you would know that I just got back from Israel. Pretty much the best 10 days of my life. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can conjure up at the very moment. I tried vlogging while I was in Israel. It didn't go very well. I kind of just became a bit self-conscious that people think it's weird that I'm like talking to a camera. I mean, that is kind of weird, but you know what I mean. The clips are a bit erratic. I wish it was a bit smoother, but that's why I'm making this video. This video isn't necessarily a vlog per se, but I'm kind of just explaining the clips that I took while I was in Israel so that everything just flows a bit better. I don't have any clips from the first day just because jet lag. But the second day, which is our first full day, was awesome. So our first full day started at 8 in the morning when we got on the bus and we went for a hike in the Banyas. So the Banyas is a nature reserve and it is home to Israel's largest waterfall. So here are a few clips from that hike. So today we are in Israel. Somewhere in Israel. I don't know where we are. We're close to the border of Lebanon. Look at this. That's the mountains into Lebanon. It's pretty crazy. We just hiked for like... Allie, how long did we hike for?
Yo, it's been like hours.
It's been a long time. It's so hot out, but it's absolutely amazing.
We leave at 8 and then we started hiking like probably around 9.
We're an absolute sweaty mess, but it's amazing. I mean, look at this.
I need my baby powder. My legs are shaking out a little bit.
It's so cool here. Oh man, I have no words. So then after the hike, we went on a bus to go to the Jordan River where we went river rafting. And I thought it was gonna be whitewater rafting. It was not in the slightest. It was just a calm stroll down the river. It was pretty great though. And after that, what did we do? Oh, wait for this one guys. We went to the Golan Heights, which like over there, you'll see in the video clip to the left, is the Syrian border. I mean, if you're aware of what's happening in the world, I think you know why it's a big deal that we went and we saw the Syrian border. And then that night was the beginning of Shabbat, so I didn't record anything that night. Then the day after that, I had a heart-to-heart with the camera, so this is that. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It's only day 2, and it's I don't even have the words to put in how incredible this is. We went and we saw the Syrian border, which was surreal, especially with everything that's been going on there. And they were telling us that even though Israel doesn't have good relations with them, like they're still helping the people of Syria out, and like that's so cool. Like the fact that these people are so good and they understand the point of humanity, that they're able to put aside their differences and help people in need out. And I just think that that's so cool and so important. And it bothered me that like we don't get to do that in the United States. Made me kind of sad, but also it made me really proud of my heritage. I did not grow up in a very religious household. My father's Catholic, my mom's Jewish. So if you guys read Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, my situation was kind of like that. I don't know necessarily how much I believe in it, but I've always liked the traditions of Judaism. I just was always very proud to be identified as Jewish. Kind of never really felt like I was a Christian, and there's a lot of reasons for that. I'm not going to get into that. It's kind of personal. So I pretty much, like, when you ask me, oh, what are you? I'll say I'm Jewish. But I didn't celebrate any holidays except for the major ones. So stuff like Shabbat or Sabbath, which is every week. We never did that, and like I was cool with that. But I was a bit nervous last night because last night, it was Friday night, so at sundown Shabbat starts, and there are a ton of prayers and stuff, and I was like, oh, I don't know what's going on. But it was just so cool because the whole meaning of Shabbat isn't, you don't have to believe in God or anything. You are just surrounded by family and friends. it's all about just being together, putting away technology, and just being in the moment. And it's so cool that my first Shabbat was in Israel. I am overwhelmed with joy, and I can't even find the words. I don't know. I feel so lucky to be here. I don't think this is the most flattering angle, so I'm sorry you had to look at my face this whole time. And the day after that, on Sunday, I think that was Sunday, we went to the beautiful city of Sfat. I can't correctly pronounce that in the video, but I promise I know how to pronounce it now. Hi everyone, so we're in, wait, how do you pronounce it? I can't say it, Sfat. Sfat. Right now, it's one of the 4 holiest places in Israel, which is pretty cool. And we just got this meal, what else would you call it? A meal? A snack? Meal. We ate most of it. It's only found in this city. It's a Yemenite dish. And it is the best thing I've ever had. It's so good. So if you ever come to Sfat, I can't say it still, get this. I think this was my favorite place we went to. There was just something incredibly charming about the city. I really, really loved it, and I think if I ever moved to Israel, I would move to Sfat. And we had this amazing experience there. I'm not going to get into it because I feel like it was just the thing we kind of had to be there. But we learned about Jewish mysticism, which is known as Kabbalah. And I don't even know how to explain it, but it was a beautiful experience that all the females in the group shared. I highly suggest researching Kabbalah because it was so interesting learning about all of it. And I was definitely a bit skeptical going into it, like, oh, this is kind of weird. But by the end of it, I was like, this is so cool, I love this. Will I ever practice it? I don't know, but I feel, I don't know, more empowered at the fact that I'm now informed about Kabbalah. And then that night we stayed in a hotel in Netanya, which is about a half hour from Tel Aviv, and we had the best view ever. My roommate's changing and I almost got her on camera. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys feel more informed a bit about Israel and about what Birthright is. But please remember to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Social media links are down below if you'd like to check them out. Please check them out. I'm desperate, and I think that's it. Oh, I hope so. Allie brault. Braulting off. That was embarrassing. Goodbye.